Welcome into sports, everyone. I'm sports director Matt Dowell. The South Carolina women's basketball team with a shocking loss last night at Oklahoma, and now the Gamecocks know they have to clean things up. Our Claire Foley was at the Gamecocks practice this afternoon and has more.
South Carolina women's basketball coming off just its second loss of the season at the hands of Oklahoma, heading into a really big weekend against undefeated Vanderbilt. After practice today, head coach Staley said if there was ever a time to get a redo, it's now.
I think sometimes when in a game like that, you can say we got exposed in certain areas, but we got exposed in a lot of areas, so it's really uncharacteristic of us. But you can point to the reasons why. We didn't box out, right? We gave up too many transition baskets, easy baskets, and we get them in the half court. I think our defense holds up in the half court. Just too many uncontested layups, and that is, I don't know if it's fatigue, could have been a little bit of fatigue. Just could have been a little, sometimes you're in that environment, you lose all of your, your habits. And unfortunately, we're in here trying to rekindle with the good habits that we have. Just played against a really good point guard. So, everything that Oklahoma presented to us are there with Vandy. So if you want a do-over, here's the do-over in every facet of where we got beat. So hopefully we can take care of that.
There's a lot still up in the air with this game in terms of the weather. Right now it is scheduled for Sunday at 3 o'clock. But if anything changes, we'll be sure to bring you those updates on our socials as well as on our website at wach.com. For now, reporting from Colonial Life Arena, I'm Claire Foley, WACH FOX Sports.
And a team official telling me tonight that they are still monitoring the weather for the weekend to come up with a plan for Sunday's game against Vanderbilt. But for now, it is still 3 o'clock Sunday. Vanderbilt did arrive in Columbia today, so the teams are in Columbia. It's just all about when to play this game. And we dive deeper into Gamecock women's basketball on our South Carolina Sideline podcast, including exclusive interviews. And in our newest episode out now, I'm joined by Gamecock women's basketball legend Alisa Welch, Don Staley's first in-state signee that led South Carolina to their first NCAA tournament appearance under Staley in 2012 and their first Final Four in 2015. Here's a clip of our conversation out now.
She didn't sell me a dream, right? She came in and she told me, like, you're going to have to work for it. Anything that you want, anything that we want, it's going to be an uphill grind, and it's going to be gritty, right? It's not always going to be pretty. You're going to deal with hard times, but see them through, right? And so for me, I saw it, but it was then seeing it through, and getting in there my freshman year and us going to the Sweet 16. It's like, okay, this is what you were talking about, right? This is because we had a team full of just hard working players. And at the end of the day, no matter what the quote unquote talent would say, roster to roster, when you stepped on the court, you felt like no one was going to work harder than us. And a lot of times that was our calling card, for how we played. And so once we combine that with continuing to just get more and more talent, we didn't sacrifice the hardworking piece of it either, right? And so it all came together, obviously at a head, my senior year when we were able to go to our first Final Four.
It's such a great conversation with Alisa Welch. You can watch this interview and all of our South Carolina Sideline podcast episodes on YouTube or listen to it wherever you get your podcasts. On Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, wherever your podcasts are, so are we. Just scan the QR code on your screen and it'll take you right to where you need to go.